Morning, guys. I'm at the hour of Jupiter. Today is Mercury's day. Moon is in Libra. Today is January 3rd of 2024. Right, so here I have Sagittarius in the first house with Saturn's energy. So Saturn in Sag. Saturn in Sag. That's the energy of fulfillment, right? 10 of Wands is what this energy represents, all right? 10 of Wands can speak about having a heavy workload, all right? Doing lots of long and patient work, all right? Feeling a bit burdened because of the amount of responsibility that you have, all right? But overall, it speaks about fulfillment, all right? It speaks about an important business trip abroad, an international conference, acquiring a reputation abroad, and the effects of a major fox pass, right? Or the current events that could, be pertaining to this energy. Saturn is of ambition and drive, all right? It is of responsibility. It is discipline. It is structure. It is authority. Right, where Sagittarius's energy is freedom, it's adventure, it's optimism, it is, just gives me overall spirituality. All right. It says for Sagittarians, the areas of life in which Saturnian discipline and responsibility find most fulfillment is the quest for knowledge and truth. People with this combination are intellectually proud and have a strong desire to be accepted as an authority in a specialized field. Philosophy and religion are of great importance to Saturnian Sagittarians, and they speak out for and stick conscientiously to their own moral codes. The planet Saturn gives the ambition of Sagittarius a solid sense of achievement and injects reality into the archer's natural optimism. The negative side of people with this planet sign combination can be a self-righteous attitude that attempts to impose its philosophy and ethics on others. This can defeat the Sagittarian's strong need for personal reputation. There can be a bluntness in the Saturn-Sagittarius manner, which, although prompted by honesty, may have little concern for other people's feelings. However, hypocrisy is not something Saturn-Sagittarians are comfortable with, and they may prefer to settle for the long wrath of the offended. Long-distance travel, particularly for business, on any of the above activities can be successful and quite lucrative for Saturn-Sagittarians. Likewise, dealings with foreign people or companies. Usually when this card turns up in a reading, it indicates a successful combination to an ambition or business venture. This usually has something to do with a contact in a foreign country. All right. So Sagittarius's energy right now, we have a lot going on with the overall transits, right? Let me pull it up for you guys. We are officially in 2024, and we stepped into 2024 in so much mutable fire energy, right? All of the inner planets, Venus, Mercury, Mars, all in Sagittarius, all right? We stepped in with Mercury retrograde on December 1st, heading into the energy of direct in Sagittarius. I believe it is at 10 p.m. at night, all right? But overall, it's given us the energy of being very knowledgeable stepping into this new year, all right? Very, very knowledgeable. Mars out of balance in Sagittarius, all right? There's a sense of heavy desire, drive, energy, sexuality, aggression, survival mode, right? Being a little bit out of control, stretched, or over the top, all right? Meaning that these overall energies for you specifically, Sagittarius, is acting out of character, all right? When it comes to your overall first house, it is how you present yourself out to the world, all right? So you could be very strong at this time while communicating. Very strong at this time, showing the way of your emotional state. All right, and this is Sagittarius in wherever this falls into place for your specific chart. And I'm just not speaking to sun, moon, rising. Yes, that's what it's giving here overall. But Saturn's energy being here is discipline and structure within self is what this is giving. All right, or the overall collective could say, hey, you know, distant travel right now could be very disciplined at this time. All right, people are heading back home. All right, coming out of the holidays. Overall higher knowledge at this time. School can be very strict at this time. All right, focused on, you know, our accomplishments. Right, here we are, kids coming back from holiday break. This is what, the end of the second quarter. All right, heading into the third quarter of the year, where we're really expecting, you know, results. All right, what else am I getting here? Heavy on the spirituality as well. Okay, where Venus and Sag is a love for something foreign, learning a new language, right? Mercury and Sag being at its detriment, Mercury not working at its multiple, or not multiple, but the highest strength, all right? But it's allowing the energy to be utilized properly, right? Sagittarius is of higher knowledge. Mercury is of studying, intellectual pursuits. It is of research, okay? I just feel that overall, where we stepped in to 2024 within Sagittarius' energy, it was very significant overall to the essence of being open to foreign things. All right, being open to foreign things is how I see it. Okay. We also have Ceres, which is the asteroid of parenting, nurturing, and agriculture. All right, in the first house for you, Sag. All right, so healthy diet could be very significant. All right, I mentioned in my 2024 video for the new year, we were with the moon in Virgo. Here we are at the last quarter moon in Libra, where, you know, there's some readjusting needing to happen here, especially pertaining to our diets, right? Ceres is of self-care, right? Your body, your diet, your exercise, your routines are very significant at this time as well. All right. Sag, you rule over the liver, the sacrum, the vertebrae, hips, and thighs. All right. So maybe walking right now could be very significant. The amount of water that you bring into your body could be very significant. Okay. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with you, but these specific things at this time, with Mars being in your sign, could be very significant. Maybe having the amount of energy behind you with Mars being there and out of bounds is saying it's a bit out of control. You can see yourself overdoing it at times. All right. I'm a rising Sag, and I find myself coming into the new year walking a whole lot, right? Focusing a little bit more on what I eat, all right? Not so much of a diet, but just trying to remain balanced overall with the amount of water that I drink and what type of foods I'm, you know, consuming into my body. So just a few things to look at here, all right? Let's start off with the overall energy deck. Let's see what comes out for you, Sag. All tied up, walking away. That could be very significant. I see crown chakra. I see rest and rejuvenation. Crown chakra is the energy of the crown, all right? It is of your overall thoughts, all right? So maybe you need to rest and rejuvenate when it comes to that energy here, right? Again, we have all 3 inner planets at this time in your sign. All right, so Saturn being there is asking you to, you know, be structured. Saturn's energy can be very restrictive as well. All right, so whatever's keeping you all tied up, walking away from that and solely focusing in on your overall crown chakra and the rest that's needed at this time, there. All right, community is what I have, and the world. All right, down at the bottom of the deck, woman holding a heart. All right, community in the world. These community people here, these are going to be your personal and professional relationships, all right, and partnerships. This is connection with the divine. Overall, the world card speaks about endings, yes, but it also speaks about expansion, all right, opening up and being open-minded when it comes to the expansion of internet and social gatherings. All right, how to market and connect with other people. It's all about you learning how to think big. All right, think out of the ordinary at this time. I mean, obviously, we have all the inner planets, right, that are closest to Earth, right? There's Earth in your sign, all right? So I feel that your crown chakra right now is completely illuminated, and maybe you need to really focus on taking a rest, all right? Time to just learn how to relax a little bit and let the energies come in so that you consume what Spirit is trying to say to you here, all right? Listen to your intuition, listen to your body, listen to your thoughts, all right? Because something here is asking you to let go and walk away, all right? Because it's making you feel that you are all tied up. This could be negative habits. This could be, you know, negative thoughts, all right? What you think is what you manifest, all right? So learning how to really push away from toxic and, you know, things that no longer serve you, and really stepping into the energy of what you want 2024 to look like for you, okay? I have the need to pull an astro oracle. Let's see where the focus is here for you and what transits could be significant for this year. I feel like that's it. 2023 is over with. All right, we stepped into this new year with mutable fire energy, which rules over your energy. All inner planets being in your sign. All right. Mars being very significant, all right, out of bounds in your sign. All right. So the over the top energy behind you at this time is insane. All right. Now again, I could be speaking to anyone who has Mars's energy in Sag, all right, wherever it falls in your chart. Let's see. Wow, the moon. All right, so down at the bottom of the deck, solar calm. The moon's energy rules over the energy of the divine feminine, right? The moon came into the new year in Virgo. Notice how we have the number 19 here and the energy of the moon here. Both major arcanas of the moon and the sun. So the balance between the feminine and the masculine, very significant. All right, I have 19 here twice, so that could be significant for you. All right. January 19th, I believe, is the last day of Capricorn season, right before we step into the sun in Aquarius. All right. The sun in Aquarius with Pluto in Aquarius are going to be joined together on the same day, which is January 20th. All right, so maybe right now Spirit is asking you, yes, utilize the energy of the moon, right? The moon is your perception. All right, the moon is the energy of home and comfort and safety and stability. It is of your divine feminine energies, right? It is of your maternal instincts, your intuition, all right, your psychic abilities. Listen to what your body is trying to tell you, okay? Meditation could be very significant for you. All right, so making relaxation part of your everyday life is very significant, where it helps you gain peace and clarity in your overall aura. All right, it's going to help you connect to the divine, all right, in a very specific way. All right, this is where you're going to be able to receive the gifts that the universe is trying to bring in for you. And what I feel that this community of people, whoever your kindred spirits are, they're helping you open yourself up to expansion, all right? And that's what you're all about, expansion and growth, right? Of freedom and optimism. All right, let's get a little bit more on this. Here I have my higher self oracle here. Speaks about direction. All right, so the direction that you're going in at this time could be very significant. All right, every time I see the direction card in this specific deck, I think about the South Node energy. All right, South Node currently is in Libra for you, Sag. And that's going to be sitting in your 11th house of companions, all right? So the community of people here that you're connecting with, all right? These could be people from your past life. These people could be, again, kindred spirits, right? A community of people that you're meant to come into collaboration with. Whatever this gift that South Node is bringing in for you, or where you're meant to focus here, could definitely be on some sort of natural gift that you have. All right. Spirit is asking you to let go for the third time. I got all tied up, walking away and letting go. So letting go of the past is very significant as well. All right. I just heard allowing yourself to fall into place. I don't know why I just heard that. All right. Vision, very significant. The third eye to the crown chakra, very significant here. All right. Vision is Pisces energy. It is also mutable energy for you. All right. So Pisces energy is in your 4th house. All right. Of home, comfort, and divine feminine energy. All right. The home of the moon. All right. What we have there. Yeah, I feel like it's very significant that you rest and rejuvenate, because your dreams could be illuminated at this time. It says help is on the way. All right, and it also came out with failures. All right, so if you feel that you failed, all right, help is on the way. Maybe you need to expand your vision and your crown chakra, and maybe you feel that you failed, you haven't done that, you don't have or you haven't gained a new perspective on life just yet, right? It's a new year. You've got to give it time, but help is on the way. It says expect the unexpected. That gives me Uranus's energy. Uranus is a planet that is of chaos, all right? Not that it's meant to bring in change. Unexpected change is what I feel that it is. All right, so being that we're stepping into this new year, Uranus's energy rules over the energy of the Fool card, right? It's Aries and Aquarius's energy. So Aquarius season could be very significant for you. All right, and Aquarius is your 3rd house of communication. So communicating when it comes to your overall vision and the way that you think could be very significant. All right. Aquarius's energy is of invention. All right. It is of technology. All right. It is of intellectual thinking. All right. So thinking out of the ordinary could be very significant at this time. I'm looking at the World card. The World card in the major arcana rules over all 6 signs, and Aquarius being one of them. All right. So Aquarius, Taurus, we got Leo and Scorpio's energy there as well. All right. So fixed signs in your chart specifically fall in the 3rd house, the 6th house, the 9th house, and the 12th house. All right. 3rd house of communication, 6th house of being of service to others, putting in hard work and focusing on your health. 9th house is spirituality, higher learning. All right. Foreign travel. And then the 12th house speaks about utilizing the energy of your subconscious, your imagination, what inspires you. And then we have gratitude. All right, so I'm going to leave the reading there. I love the way that this came out. Have gratitude for what you learned this year as you learn to go within, Tune into the energy of the solar plexus chakra, where it gives you the power, the vitality that you need behind this year to continue pushing forward. Love you guys.